video. So if you are like me and you've had, troubles with acne or oily skin, or you're just looking for something to kind of like help with the aging process and prevent it. So I have used a ton of different foundations. I started wearing makeup when I was like 14 years old, and I have been through many different foundations. I've tried drugstore ones, a little bit more pricey ones. I've tried so many different ones. I actually reviewed a Neutrogena foundation on my channel. Not necessarily reviewed, but kind of talked about. I've had kind of like oily, acne-prone skin for a long time. A little bit too long, to the point of like, it's like, okay, something's gotta give. This is frustrating. I've tried, toxin-free skincare. I've tried salicylic acid skincare. I've tried gentle skincare. I've tried Mario Badescu skincare. What I found to kind of keep my acne kind of contained and at bay the best has been CeraVe, Cetaphil moisturizer. Just salicylic acid, gentle moisturizer has been awesome. But I've also found that what foundation I use matters, like for sure. So recently I shifted from a skincare I was using. I was trying it out for like a month. So my skin has kind of been adjusting back to normal. And I just washed my face and stuff too. So it's just a little bit red and flared up. It Cosmetics was designed for people with skin like mine. It was designed for like rosacea, like red tint skin, and acne prone skin. And the thing that I really like about It Cosmetics is the kind that I use. It has anti-aging in it and it's waterproof. Okay, so this is the It Cosmetics. This is the concealer. It's actually, this is pretty cool if it catches the light. It's like a rainbow. Anyways, so this is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Concealer. It's anti-aging, waterproof. So this is designed, like when they sell it, it does say you can use it as a concealer or a foundation. So they are expecting people to use it as a foundation. But the reason that I really have been liking this is when I have it on, it makes my skin look kind of supple. And then when I take it off and like in the morning, like when I've been sleeping and my face is fresh, my face looks supple and hydrated in the morning, like from wearing this all day. So I've really enjoyed using this recently. So I'm going to show you what the full coverage looks like. Are you ready? So I just take, this is actually an It Cosmetics brush too. It Cosmetics foundation brush. I need to wash it. It's a little bit dirty, but we're just gonna roll with it for today. So I just take, so this is in the shade 10.5 light. I have super fair skin. I actually am thinking about maybe getting in the tanning bed. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I want some glow to me, I feel like I look super pale. But so I just take like that much on my finger, and then I just put it on my face. And I will kind of play with it. I'll add 2 if I need to, but I try not to do too much at first because the formula of this is very thick because it's designed to be a concealer. This looks funny. But what's cool about it is once I blend it in, it really doesn't feel that heavy on. So let's put this on. You can already see how it's correcting the color and covering redness. Trying to do this while looking at my phone. My lips felt a little bit chapped. So the reason why I'm comfortable with using this as a foundation is it's advertised that way. Like, I'm not just gonna go pick up any concealer and put it all over my face. This specific concealer is advertised to be used as a foundation. So I'm just gonna grab my mirror, kind of fix the fix the spots I can't see in my phone. All right. So you can already see like how well that's blended out my face and covered up redness, covered up spots, and it matches really well actually with my neck too. So let's see what spots need to be covered still. Let's do a little bit there. One thing I found too, just a little tip for people with acne prone skin, has been obviously one, sugar. I really have tried to be more disciplined with not having soda on the weekdays to the best of my ability. And also changing my pillowcase. So those are two things I found that just help me manage it. I kind of like, it's kind of weird. I just feel like that's just how our food is. I live in America. That's how our food is. Like I've had to a little bit come to terms with having acne prone skin. And like, it's been a journey for sure, like still having confidence regardless, but making those like few changes of finding the right foundation, you know, limiting sugar, changing my pillowcase, stuff like that. I got it on my eyelid. Stuff like that has super made a difference. And at the end of the day, like the people that are around me, the people I love, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let my day or my joy change just because like I have like a zit or something. Now there are times when they can be painful, I'm not gonna lie, but learning how to manage it seriously like has helped a ton. All right, so I think we've got all the main spots covered. So you can see it makes my skin look very, just super supple. That's the best word I can use for it. It's just supple, it's dewy. I do use some powder just to kind of control any oil, but that's the coverage of this Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. Using it as a foundation, that's just the base, and let's finish the rest of the makeup. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna take this Jaclyn Hill palette, super pretty. It has so many colors and it's super, super, super pigmented. I've actually kind of learned the hard way, but look, so pretty. So what I'm gonna do is take my eyeshadow brush and I'm gonna do, this is funny. I'm gonna do Buns. This is the color Buns. I'm not gonna put a lot on the brush because it's very pigmented. You know what, I'm gonna grab my mirror instead. All right, now I'm just gonna put that on the corner of my eyelid, just kind of blend it up and out like that, just to kind of create a nice shadow to my eyelid, up and out. And then I'm gonna take this end of my brush and just grab kind of a cream color that's on this palette and just blend those spots so it looks seamless and not splotchy. We don't want splotchy, we want seamless. Okay. And I'm gonna go do the same thing to this eye. Just kind of blend it up and out. Up and out. Alright, make sure that matches and looks good. Do the same thing. Kind of blend that in so it doesn't look splotchy or too dark. Make sure it matches. Check the lighting. Okay, super simple. Then I'm going to take an kind of pointed angled brush, just like this. I don't know if it focused or not. So I'm just gonna take this brush, and what I'll do is I'll take this kind of brown color right there. This is the shade Chip. It makes me think of Beauty and the Beast. And then I just kind of take the angle and I run it in the color, and I use that for an eyeliner, just so it's subtle and it's not too dark. And I just run that along my eye. Sorry, I'm kind of far away. I just run that on my eye and just take it out. Kind of a little bit like a wing, but not too much. It's like a subtle wing. Just like that. You see, it just kind of defined my eye. And then I'll take same thing to this side. Being right-handed, to do this side, I usually kind of hold my elbow with my left hand. Just something I found that kind of helps support it so I'm not getting shaky. Okay, it's always fun getting them to match. Not. like that. Okay. Somewhat decently matches. Doesn't have to be perfect by any means. Alright, so we've done that. And then I'm going to take that same brown color and fill in. I have 2 beauty marks on my face. I don't want to call them moles, so I'll call them beauty marks. And I'm just going to kind of define those so that they don't look like zits. Like, because that's what's so frustrating about it. If I have makeup on, sometimes it just looks like a zit. And I'm like, what the heck? But filling them in helps a ton. See? I was reading a book from Dolly Parton, and she was saying how when she was a kid, she used to take like, basically, like she would crush berries from outside and use it as blush on her face. And I was like, this is why I love you, Dolly Parton. You're so creative and innovative. All right. So, super simple. Got the eyes and the beauty marks filled in. Now, I'm gonna put the palette away because we're done with that. And then I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. I usually dye them with beard dye, but it's been a little bit like a week and I haven't gotten a chance to dye them. Let's fill them in. Oh my goodness, it's about time for me to get a new eyebrow pencil because these are on their last leg. I just brushed them. I brush my eyebrows. Brush my eyebrows. What a sentence. I'm looking for my mirror. Hello, mirror, where'd you go? Oh, mirror. Oh my gosh, am I sitting on it? No. It was on my lap. It's embarrassing. All right, so we're just gonna fill in the brows. It's just like painting. I don't fill them in too much because I don't want like intense dark brows, but just enough that they're defined and you can see them. You know what I mean? Whenever I see someone with good brows, I'm like, you got nice brows. I gently fill in the kind of centerpiece of it because that's the part for me that like has been the hardest to kind of define. It's like, what do I do there? All right, looks decent. I'm going to do some mascara. I'm just using this right now. Great Lash. I don't curl my eye. I almost said I don't curl my eyeshadow. I don't curl my eyeshadow. I don't curl my lashes. Oh my gosh. Wait, that was the right sentence. I'm so sorry. I don't curl my lashes because it's too much work. End of story. Alright. Let's do the other one. Why don't we? I blinked a little bit. I didn't mean to. I have a song by the Red Clay Stray stuck in my head. And I can't sing it because I don't want to get copyrighted. Alright. I don't know why, but like sometimes this side always looks more mascara-y than that side. And it's kind of confusing to me, to be honest. Did I fix it? I think I did. Okay. Next, we're going to do bronzer. I have to make sure I'm using the right brush. Yes, this is the right one. Okay. Let's do it. Some bronzer. Nope, don't do it. I almost started singing it. You know what I don't understand? How do people do covers of songs on YouTube without it being copyright? I don't know. Alright. Looks like it matches. That's the kind of biggest thing with makeup. It's like making sure one side matches the next. It's like kind of hard to tell sometimes. Alrighty. I'm just gonna do some blush. Blush. I'm gonna do some blush. I'm gonna do some blush, 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 blush. Oh, that's the wrong brush. I almost used the wrong brush for my blush. Say that 5 times fast. I almost used the wrong brush for my blush. I almost used the wrong blush for my blush. Okay. Just kinda. I really like blush. I know sometimes I probably wear too much of it, but honestly, at this point I think it's a trademark. I really like blush. I think it just makes me feel so alive. I'm so alive now. I was not, and now I am. Okay. Good, good, good. Very good, very good. Now to finish it all, we will do Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Balm. This is in the shade Rose. Check. Okay.
Let's do that. Oh, wow. Very close and personal.
But you can even see like how supple the It Cosmetics foundation is. Like, I don't mind a dewy look. I think it's very pretty. Actually, one of my friends, her skin is like mine, and anytime her skin looks dewy, I literally just kind of stare at her. I'm like, you look beautiful. So I'm like, okay, dewy isn't bad. I have to remind myself that. All right. And there you have it. Full face of makeup using It Cosmetics as a foundation. Wait, using It Cosmetics concealer as a foundation. That's it. I just need to finish it off with some powder. I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild loose translucent setting powder. So I just take, this is like the best makeup hack, by the way. It's like powder is going everywhere right now. I take just kind of an eyeshadow brush, dip that in the powder, and I put that on my under eye, and it is a lifesaver. I'm telling you, it's the best. It's the best. I wake up every day, eat soup. There we go. And there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that it was helpful. If you're like me and you've got kind of red, acne prone skin, I'm telling you, It Cosmetics concealer is the bomb. But be blessed. I'll see you next time.